Hello, my name's Emma Sargent and I'm performing Jerk here in the Spiegeltent in Brighton, and I work for a company, or created a company called Cassis Circus.
I am Mikey Martins. I am one of the programmers of the Spiegeltent, and I also work with Cassis Circus as their associate producer.
So it's new work for us, Cassis' first solo work. I created it with John Brighton, who's a UK-based theatre person. I wanted to make something, basically spent sort of 10 years on stage doing lots of circus and never really talking and opening my mouth, basically always letting my physical self do the talking. So I thought I would try and blend theatre, telling a story, with circus and see what happened. And Jerk was born through a crazy collaboration, really. Lots of people working on the show from kind of all corners of the globe, and I mix speaking with circus and tell quite really intimate, quite full-on story.
This show is very much a narrative driven by this crazy story, which people will interpret in different ways, about a woman called Grace. Something happens at the beginning of the show, without giving it all away with too many spoilers. There's something very violent happens. There's an incident in Grace's life, and we go through an hour of her trying to figure out what the hell has happened, where the hell she is.
She's trying to piece it back together, and we spend the hour kind of searching through a really human connection. I think something that Cassis really strived towards, and Knee Deep was our first work. We'll also perform that here as well.
There's a show like Jerk represents this kind of next generation almost. Is it circus? Is it theatre? Is it dance? For me, it's somewhere between those three things, and it's live art.
So I wanted to take it one step further and really risk my emotional self on stage as well as my physical self. So personally, I find the show really hard. It's an hour of emotional and physical drain, and also I don't stop moving for the hour. One of the themes through the show is that every moment I'm still moving.
Yes, it's circus. We talked about before. The skills in it are off the hook. I mean, the skills are really world-class. Acrobatics, hand balancing. There's an incredible aerial prop in there which has never been used before. But it's kind of disturbing. It's a film. You're watching this film, and even though it's very interactive and it's very intimate, as Emma said, the character's very personal. The way she talks with the audience, she's with the audience. There's something quite unnerving about the whole thing. I think for Brighton it's great. I mean, I think the thing is, at Brighton there's such a history of really amazing live art and performance art and theatre and really cutting edge work. I think anyone who enjoys theatre, anyone who enjoys dance, physicality, seeing someone at the top of their game physically, and I think anyone who enjoys a kind of slightly edgy book or film is going to love it. Open on the 15th?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
16th, I hear we might have a 2-for-1. Is that right?
We're going to do a 2-for-1 on 16th, you lucky buggers. Yes, yeah, 2-for-1. So it's at 7:30, Brighton Spiegeltent, Old Steam Pleasure Gardens. And there's another show following that called Lost in Transit. It's to be a great double bill if you want to see two very different types of the evolution of circus, cabaret theatre.
Yeah.
Good night out, great night out.